We had the trim on our camper start to crack and come loose. So I'm going to show you how I replace it. What I had to do on my model is in the corners, there's these screws, and they're actually holding that trim in place. So if you just remove these screws, the trim should come out nice and simple. Okay, after the screws removed, you can just give this a little tug and it should pop out. They may have used a little silicone in there, and so it might be a little tight, but once you break the thing, it just slides right out. There you go. And then once you slide that out, the rest of it comes off rather easy, all the way to the other end where we got to take the screw out on the other side. Or the installer used two pieces because it actually looks like a very clean piece, like it's not, it's been cut, it hasn't been broken. So we'll just pull that out. Again, there may be some silicone in there, maybe just be a tight fit. Just give it a good pull. It should come right out. There you go. And he also used a little piece in here, which may take a little coercion to get out as well. So this little piece needs a little persuasion. I got myself just a pair of little needle nose pliers with some grip on there, and so I can grab that and try to pull that right out. And there it comes. We're good. Now at the bottom, my installer used a little silicone down here. He also looks like maybe used two pieces. Let's see what happens when I just pull this out here. No, that's one piece, but there's a little silicone in there, maybe a little tight to get out. And there it comes, so we're good to go. Just clean this up. Something was living there. And we'll put the new one in. So this is the new molding here. I got this off Amazon. It's called Black Vinyl 1-inch Insert Molding Travel Trailer Black. I got 100 feet of it. Came in lengths of 35 feet, 50 feet, and 100 feet. There's a right way to install this, and obviously you want the curved bevel on the outside with these tabs being held in here on the ridge. And what you do is you just give this a little pinch, and you can get it started, and it just slides right into place all the way down. So once you just get in about 6 inches or so, that's actually the point where you want to just pinch this down here and push up into the molding trim up here where you're going to put your screw in. Okay, now for the last part of the install, just pinch down here and you can feed it into the gap in your hole and just push down as far as it'll go. Straighten all that out and pinch up here and feed it back in the channel. Try to get rid of all that slack and push it down as far as it'll go. And there it is, all pushed down. So all we got to do is put that screw in, tighten it up, and put a little silicone in here, and we're done. And that's all there was to it. Nice smooth looking install. Went in fairly easy. Simple job to do. And I'm sure I'll be out here in another 3 or 4 seasons doing it again. Fortunately, I've got some spare that I can use. I got one more piece of advice for you. This is the hardest part, longest part of the job. Keep track of your sheet metal screws. I just put this one about halfway in while I was doing the job, and it fell out. And I actually lost it. Couldn't find it. So I found this other sheet metal screw. Of course, it wasn't black, it was white. So I'm painting it. But shh, don't tell my wife. And actually the longest part of the job was trying to find the screw. It fell down somewhere on this pad, and I can't find it. It disappeared. It may have bounced off into the grass there, but I looked under all the tires, and I swept, and I'm going to blow the whole pad next, because if I don't do that, my next video is going to be how to change a tire. Thanks for watching. After all that, I'm here blowing the patio off. The sun came out, and look at what I found. Woo! I'd rather be lucky than good.